News First and the MTV Embassy Media Network have come forward to initiate a relief program for the people of Nepal who have been stricken by the major earthquake and aftershocks.
We have witnessed the tragedy the people of Nepal are currently experiencing, and it is an emotional time. Thousands have lost their lives owing to this earthquake, while many have been rendered homeless and destitute. The reason why we feel the tragedy of Nepal is because of the closeness between our two countries. As a Buddhist country, we consider Nepal as the birthplace of Lord Buddha. While the people of Nepal are facing much hardships at this juncture, we cannot help but remember the catastrophic tsunami incident which took place in 2004. When we face such hardships, many countries come to us in order to get our country back on its feet. We feel the same way for Nepal. The Capital Maharaja organization, together with News First, have organized a relief effort under the title Sri Lanka for Nepal. This relief effort came about at the last moment. Therefore, we have partnered with several government institutions and diplomatic offices and are currently carrying out discussions to identify what items the Nepalese people urgently need at this moment. We are ready to fly these items out as soon as possible with the assistance of the Sri Lankan government officials. Our request to you is this. Tomorrow we will inform you of the items we need. Be prepared. Do not bring these items to our head office. Instead, you have to bring these items to number 330 TB Jayamawatha. This is the very location that we collected goods during the tsunami tragedy. Number 330 Harrison's Complex along Dali Road. We will tell you what items we need. Therefore, we invite you all to bring your relief items there. We will also tell you what items need to be brought so we can transport them to Nepal as soon as possible.
President Maithripala Sirisena says that passing the 19th Amendment and steering the Sri Lanka Freedom Party towards victory is his main objective. The President made this statement at the Sri Lanka Freedom Party Representatives Conference for the Galle district last evening. The President also added that all senior members must work together on one common platform.
ජනවාරි 9 කියන්නේ ජනාධිපතිතුමාට මම දිවුරුම් දුන්න සිකුරාදා හරියටම සතියකට පස්සේ
I took oath as president on the 9th of January, which fell on a Friday. Exactly a week after that, which was Friday the 16th, they wanted to appoint me as the leader of the party. They appointed me the leader as per the constitution. Thereafter, I reconvened the Central Working Committee and amended the constitution to be approved by the All-Island Working Committee. What was the amendment to the constitution? Prior to this, there was no article that was able to retain a party member who had left their high-ranking position in government so that we would be able to keep him or her within the party. But I wanted Mahinda Rajapaksa, Chandrika Kumaratunga, former Prime Minister D.M. Jayaratne, Ratnasiri Wickramanayake, and senior members of the party like Professor Vishwa Warnapala, Alavi Maulana and Speaker Tamal Rajapaksa to stay with the party. I needed their knowledge and experience in order to steer our party towards victory.
කතානායකතුමා මේ සියලු දෙනාගේ දැනුම සහ අත්දැකීම් මේ පක්ෂයේ ජයග්‍රහණයට ගැනීම සඳහා මට අවශ්‍ය වුණා.
Meanwhile, the President presented the draft of the 19th Amendment, which will be presented in Parliament tomorrow morning to the Mahanayaka of the Malvada chapter, Most Venerable Tibbatuwawe Sri Sumangala Thero this morning. Thereafter, the President called on the Anunayaka of the Malvada sect, Venerable Nyangoda Vijita Thera, and presented the draft of the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. Later, the President called on the chief incumbent of the Sri Rajo Pavana Rama Viharya, Venerable Kappetiyagoda Siri Vimala Thera. Another complaint was lodged with the police today over the incident pertaining to the use of a flag in similar appearance to the national flag.
A group including Western Provincial Councillor Mujibur Rahman lodged the complaint today with the Cinnamon Gardens police. We submitted the allegation that these persons had damaged the reputation of our country by saying that they did not know. This is an astounding story. If they come and put up Prabhakaran's photograph at a demonstration tomorrow, will they be allowed to go if they say that they did not know? Will this continue? They have done all of this, and now that it has gone south, they are telling various tales. Meanwhile, the Secretary of the Ministry of Home Affairs, SDAB Borrelassa, says attention has been drawn towards introducing a standard decorative flag which safeguards the pride of the national flag. He added that once the new decorative flag is introduced, the national flag should only be hoisted at state or national events. The BASL, in a letter addressed to the President, said that it has learnt of moves to dilute the provisions of the 19th Amendment, noting that if the independence of the Constitutional Council is diluted, it would in effect take the nation back to the period of the 18th Amendment and will lead to a serious erosion of democracy. Furthermore, the Bar Association notes that it is mindful that democracy being left entirely in the hands of politicians is not a healthy practice, and that constant vigilance and an input from society is vital for a vibrant democracy. Noting their vehement opposition to any move to dilute the composition of the Constitutional Council, the BASL adds that such a move will seriously affect the independent nature of the appointment of judges and will effectively make the 19th Amendment worthless. The BASL points out that the Supreme Court in its determination held that seeking the views of different stakeholders in appointing judges, including the Minister of Justice and the President of the Bar Association, will not be offensive to the powers of appointment but will enhance the quality of these appointments. The BASL urges the President to resist any attempts to dilute these salutary provisions, noting that such a move would defeat the purpose of the 19th Amendment, which the President has been so steadfastly striving to have enacted.